For me, it was really just cry until laugh. Wow, that's such a Singlish way to say it. I feel that a lot of times humor comes from pain, like learning to laugh at your pain. Like if you can laugh in the worst situations, that's when you realize like, oh, life isn't so bad.
Annette Lee is many things. A musician, filmmaker, actress and host. One might refer to her as a content octopus. Since her time as a talent and content producer at SGAG, Annette's mark in the local media scene has been growing steadily. She now flies solo, devoting her time to various projects. With so many labels tied to her, how does Annette edge out a distinct identity that connects with her audience? What are you busy with now?
A number of things. I'm working on a concert coming up in April.
Concert.
Yeah. So it's like a live show where I kind of just want to put in comedy and music and stuff like that. And I'm also working on this web series that's going to launch soon. My way of de-stressing is generally taking like a weekday off sometimes, and then I go to a cafe and then I journal and just read or something like that. Yeah.
Right.
There's a Thai place here. Yeah. I don't know if I can walk in with him though.
Oh, okay. You need to tie him somewhere.
I can just tie him over there. 这个什么？鱼啊 ，OK. I'm not feeling rich today. 这个。啊。
Yeah, there are a lot of like nice benches here.
Or you can go. There's also inside like the dog park area. Then you can let him go.
Do you usually get poloyo also? Like
Yes. It depends though. Sometimes if I'm feeling like mayoti or something, then I'll get that instead.
So like you post a lot of types of content on your social media platforms, right? Like you have comedy skits, you have music videos. What type of like content has done the best for you so far?
I would say the comedy stuff. Yeah.
Like Chantel and the Asian mom.
Yeah, some of those have done well.
And then how come like you don't want to just keep posting comedy stuff since like that's what does well for you?
I'm also very passionate about music, and I think one of my most recent viral works would also be the Cai Fan song. And that wouldn't have happened if we couldn't do music, if Ben and I couldn't do music,
Do you think like music is the one that got away for you? Like, if you could pursue that fully, right, do you think you would give up everything else to pursue that?
I think if I was born in a completely different culture, different environment or circumstance in which that was possible, then yeah. But I think I was my life circumstances just did not allow that to happen. It's just so hard to be a full-time musician in Singapore. Yeah. Many musicians I know, like they also do other things on top of music. I don't resent the path that I ended up taking, which is to diversify, in a sense. I wouldn't have been able to share as many laughs as I probably did in the last few years if I had just done music completely. Yeah. So I do appreciate that. I think I do just want to start conversations about our Singaporean identity. That's why I decided to make this show called Asian Billionaires, because I felt, okay, let me start discovering our identity from this open door of what the world already thinks we are, which is a rich country, and then open more doors into more other aspects of who we are.
Have you ever received flack for like the characters you portray? Like Chantel or like Asian mom?
No, I think for the Asian mom character, it's just some very polarizing reactions. For example, I did this Asian mom video where she is the cut fruits one, like where she cut fruits and forces you to eat. Some people laugh it off and just say, oh, you know, this is how they show love. And then there's the other camp where they're like, oh, this is emotional gaslighting.
Oh, as in they blame the mom.
Yeah, and they say like it's so much trauma growing up with that. And I also understand where that come from, but it's just so funny where it's like both two camps who are just opposites. And I mean, of course, there's that in between, so I just like ha ha ha.
What kind of things make you laugh? What do you watch?
Have you heard of Chris Lilly?
No. I was trying to remember, but no. Yeah.
So he's this Australian comedian who does mockumentaries, and a lot of times his mockumentaries have multiple characters, and he plays all of them. But it's so good that sometimes you forget that it's the same person. Yeah. And like when I was watching him growing up, I was like, dang, I want to be like him. And I guess that sort of inspired News Planet quite a bit, where I was just interviewing a lot of different characters and they're all played by me. And that was also pretty inspired by the existing Singaporean show called The News, which I'm sure everyone knows, yeah. I would say apart from that, I also really enjoy a lot of dark humour. My favourite directors would be like Bong Joon-ho and Adam McKay. Have you watched the latest Don't Look Up?
Oh, not yet, but I heard a lot about it. I saw the trailer.
Oh, it's so funny! Oh my gosh, it's like tragic comedy.
Yeah.
But it's so funny.
Right. Yeah. What do you think of Singaporean sense of humor?
I think Singaporeans have a good sense of humor.
Really?
Yeah. Why you give me that look? Is it you don't
I'm
think
just
so?
Curious. Like from how like from what? Like how do you tell?
From their reactions to my content.
Oh.
Okay, no. But as in, not because they think I'm very funny, but because they say really funny things back to me that make me laugh. Generally, Singaporeans don't take well to entertainment that's too artistic. We were not really educated on that or like taught to appreciate that when we were in school, and so not even at home and naturally, so that's why, you know, we don't have a taste for that. But how the entertainment scene can improve is to just try and find that middle point of humor, entertainment, whatever it is, and match that with the arts side. Yeah, rather than trying to think of it as extremes. Right. Yeah, so I think we can make a compromise in this country.
If you could have another dog, what breed would it be?
Border Collie.
Oh, the smartest dog in the world.
Yeah. So our friend has a Border Collie, and the Border Collie is so sweet. Like, he's so sweet.
You like them because of their personality?
Yeah. Actually, I like big dogs, but, you know, I stay at HDB my whole life, so... Go back.
Same colour as the car?
Yeah, he's same colour as the car. Yay, you did it! I read this book, which I find so true actually, where it talked about how, yeah, comedy is actually closer to real life than drama. What makes characters funny are their weaknesses. And every normal human has that. But when it's dramas, usually the heroes are just like way more courageous than the average human, way stronger than the average human, way cooler than the average human. It's less like reality. Yeah, so life is a comedy, which makes it fun. I think it's okay.
Thanks for watching this video. If you'd like to see more, don't forget to click on the subscribe button and the notification bell.